Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Jacob Taylor with the Jump Manual. Today I want to talk to you about some intangibles. I want to talk to you about goal setting because obviously we all have goals, we all have aspirations, and putting that into a plan of action and seeing it to fruition is extremely important, and it's something you all want to do. I mean, it's very easy to pipe off some good intentions and not set a path to get there. Okay, so I just want to talk a little bit about why that's so important. In a kind of under a microscope, for example, if you look at small examples of your smaller goals in your training, having a goal for each training session is also important. So, I'd suggest that you set overall very specific goals. And one way to set goals is to think of it this way: SMART goals, S-M-A-R-T. You want them to be very specific. If you have a goal that's very fuzzy, you don't know how to meet it, it's going to be very hard to determine the actions to take to meet that goal. So you need to have a very specific goal, and that goal also needs to be measurable because once again you need to make sure that's something you can decide whether or not you've achieved that goal. So making it measurable is a lot better. For example, a certain lift, you want to achieve a certain amount of weight or a certain speed or a certain vertical jump height, rather than just say I want to improve. And it's good if you can measure that throughout your training and kind of always get a bead on how close you're getting to reaching your goals. That's why we have the tracking sheets for the Jump Manual users, because it's really nice before you do an exercise to say, here's what I did last time, here's what my goal is, and it gets you to stretch a little further each time. And in the long range, that really adds up. So, specific, measurable, attainable. You don't want to just start right out of the gate with a goal that's going to be, potentially unattainable, especially in a short period of time. You need to set yourself something reachable that you can attain, and then set a new goal. At the same time, you also don't want to set a goal that's so easy to attain that it doesn't stretch you. So, specific, measurable, attainable. The R stands for relevant. Okay, because if the goal isn't relevant to your overall vision of what you want to be doing with your life or with your training, then you might get off course. So make sure that your kind of micro goals are relevant to your overall vision of your progress. Okay. Next is going to be, I think I'm starting to forget what that T is. I believe it's trackable. Man, well, I'm almost forgetting what that T is. I think it's trackable, so you can track your progress over time. However, I might have just forgot that right off the cuff. So if you guys have another idea for what T needs to be, let me know, and we'll make up our own T. Man, that's kind of embarrassing. So, anyways, you want to make SMART goals. Another good thing to do is, get some accountability on your goals. Tell people, put it on your Facebook wall. Tell friends. Don't be ridiculous, or don't be a braggart, or don't show it in people's faces. Just make people hold you accountable for it, and make people ask you about it, and mentally know that you have someone to report to for that specific goal. Another thing I like to do is get my goals in front of me, and I'm going to show you a brief way that you can get that in front of you in a second. I'm going to show you how to get your goals on the screen of your computer so that you're always having them in your face and you don't forget about them. I don't know how many kids are athletes, at high levels as well as on lower levels. Tell me one day they have a specific goal, and a week later, it's over because they don't keep that goal in front of them. If you have a goal and you're serious about that goal, you need to lay a plan out to attack it, and then you also need to keep that plan, stay focused and dedicated to that plan, so that you don't stray from it. That's what's going to keep you going through those valleys where you feel like you're not making progress, but really you are. You're just not seeing the fruits yet. So I'm going to pass through a little screenshot here showing you how to get these goals on your screen in front of you, so that you don't forget about them. And this also can be an opportunity to kind of make a dream board for things you want to accomplish in your life. And I always, whether it's business or whether it's my athletic progress or whether it's helping other people, whatever it is, making goals, setting those SMART, those measurable, attainable, those relevant, and trackable, if that's what the T stands for. Setting those goals and keeping them in front of you and keeping a plan of action and always following up on those is going to really increase your ability to attain those and to take them all the way to fruition. So this next thing, I'm going to pass right on.
Hello everybody, welcome to my desktop. I'm going to show you how to put your goals on your desktop. This is going to be easiest if you have a Windows machine, because that's what I have, because I'm a Windows guy. So if you want to fight about Windows Mac, let me know. I'm down with it. So first you want to go to the Start menu and you want to type in Paint. And there's the Paint program, which comes free with your Windows. And here it pops up. Now you can select any background. I'm going to be talking about how to make it look pretty. Really, you can change your backgrounds and drag and drop pictures if you want. You know, as kind of a dream board type of thing. If you want to drag and drop pictures of dunkers or people with ripped abs or whatever you want, it's kind of nice to have those things in front of you, so you're always looking at your goals and your focuses. But if you want to actually get your goals in writing, you click on this button here, and then just type in your goals. So let's say we want to put a section called fitness goals. We could highlight it, underline it, and we'll go ahead and move it to the top. And then we'll put another line down here. We'll make it a little bit smaller, and we'll call this first one squat. And don't really like that underline. So squat, and then you could say what your goal is. You know, let's say your goal is to do 400 pounds. And you could say when you want to do it by. So let's say you want to do that, you know, within, let's say, you know, 6 months, or it depends on where you're at. It's gonna make a difference. And then you can put any information about your goal here. Okay, and then you could start another goal. You know, you could color code them, do whatever you want. Make this as pretty or as ugly as you want. The goal is to have it right in front of you. And if you wanted to, from this point, you could go grab images from the web, and basically you would just right-click on those images, copy, and paste them in here. And then it would just show up right here. So when you're done, you're going to have to save this first. So I'll just go ahead and save it on my desktop. We'll call it goals. And then you click on here and just say set as desktop background, and we'll just go ahead and fill it. And let's take a look. There it is. So you can see on my desktop I've now put my goals in there. I could list more, I could list different sections, but you know, the important thing is now every time you load your computer, you're going to be looking at your goals, and it's going to remind you to refocus, you know, and plan those and put them in your schedule so that you can get them done. So anyways, I hope this helps you guys out and gives you some insight into how you can start planning your goals and keeping your focus and dedication, because really that's going to be your only obstacles. Once you're equipped with the knowledge of what you need to do, the only thing that's going to stop you is if you lose focus, lose dedication, and of course injuries, other things. But the biggest thing is just you staying on top of it. So I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.